I'd say there's a fair chance that many of you watching this are already committed Christians and no doubt immersed in God's work. So what is it that I would like to roll across your path? Well, for a right number of years now, I've had the privilege of working alongside gospel workers, mission workers in Europe. And I found it eye-opening, found it challenging, but I've also found it deeply rewarding and encouraging. And it always amazes me when I see a Christian sort of encountering the spiritual needs of Europe for a first time, when that realization comes. You know, when they hear Europe described as the least evangelized continent, when they realize that there are actually a significant number of European countries in which the percentage of evangelical believers is minuscule in the proper sense of that term. So what I would love to do is I'd love to invite you to just be open to exploring how God would have you respond to the challenge of Europe. And I'd love to point you in the direction of two organisations that could help you map out what that response is. And so I'll tell you my relationship with them. The first one is European Christian Mission. I've been a member of council there for about 5 years, I think. The Ireland director is Geoff Donaldson, and you'll see the details come up on the screen there. And the other organisation is European Mission Fellowship, EMF, and I've collaborated on various literature projects with them over the past few years, and their Ireland representative is Phil Dunn. Could I invite you to think this through, to discuss it with others, to maybe talk to people in your sphere of influence, in your church community, and maybe talk to the guys and see what you could do. And one of the things I would say about both organisations is they are excellent in matching up interested people at this end with situations on the field that you can really connect to. So I know that mission support and involvement, I know it's a very crowded space now, and in a post-COVID world that's more challenging and difficult than ever. But, and this has been our experience in Castlereagh Fellowship, we think we're the ones investing and giving our resources or whatever, but honestly so much more comes back in when we open up to the world of mission. So I would invite you to explore this and, as I say, to discuss it with others. I'll just leave you with this here. We all love the promise in Philippians 4:19 when Paul says, "And my God shall supply all your needs according to the glorious riches that are in Christ Jesus." Wonderful indeed. But I would just ask you to do something, to go and look at that promise, that expression of confidence in its context, because that assurance is given to a local church that has given itself to partnership in the gospel, to the work of mission. And I pray that that will be your experience and in your church community as well. So explore Europe. God bless.